Alright guys, so it's officially that time. Dragon Ball Legends 50th Anniversary Part 2. Now, this is confirmed to come out in just a few days, this upcoming weekly reset. And of course, reveals and stuff is going to be a day before on the 20th of June at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Now, I did make a video on this before, but this video here was supposed to be scheduled for today. And, we got some more information yesterday night, but we're going to go into some actual details in today's video. In terms of every single option that we have and why I think some options are better than others or some are more probable than others as well. But before we even get started, guys, if you do enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply like and subscribe, because why not? It is for free. And drop a comment down below. Who would you guys like to see? All right, drop this comment down below. If you guys had the best, what is the best case scenario for you guys in terms of Dragon Ball Legends 50th Anniversary Part 2? And what is the worst case scenario for you guys? Everybody will have their own opinions, but I don't want to waste any time. Let's try to get into it. So I have a few options, okay? Now, we are going to narrow this down to a very simple process of elimination like I like to do, because we do have, of course, a whole bunch of movie characters coming out, and it is going to be movies based. We all know that, right? So this is going to be movies based, and there is a lot of powerful opponent as well as movies. So we're going to take a look at 3 tags, which is going to be movies. We're going to take a look at powerful opponent as well as God Key. Okay, God Key has been getting tossed around quite the few times, as of late. So we're going to be taking a look at all 3 tags, and we're going to start off with Sagas. Sagas is pretty broad, right? So the best case scenario for me is going to be Dragon Ball Superhero, okay? This is the best case scenario for me and for a lot of people as well. Number 1, I'm a huge Orange Piccolo fan, so I would love for this unit to come out. That is a no-brainer. He would be an LF, not an Ultra. And the thing with this superhero banner is that it could mimic the style of Part 1's banner in terms of character depth. Because if we take a look at other movies, which we'll do in just one bit, there's not that much meat there. There's not enough depth like Superhero would have, right? And besides, this would be the first return of Beast Gohan. And I know a lot of people are, they don't have Beast Gohan because we have a lot of newer players to the game. So a lot of people do want to pull Beast Gohan, and I get it. And he's still very, very good. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But then they can literally just, and by the way, if we're talking about the best case scenario here, we're going to talk about a long shot. I'm going to label this a long shot because he's a giant, and that's going to be Cell Max to go alongside with this. They could do this in various ways. They could make Dr. Hito push a button. They could add him on a summon animation. They could do something. They could just minimize him, to maybe Orange Piccolo size, because Orange Piccolo technically is also a giant. And just kind of work, it's a game. So make it work. That's what I have to say about Cell Max, right? So this is the best case scenario and probably extreme, Teen Trunks, Teen Goten, and Dr. Hito, Magenta. They could get kind of creative. Cape Gohan. They could do some stuff with this banner for sure. Now, this is the best case scenario, and I would say one of the most probable scenarios as well. Now, if we just take a look at other banners, let's just say Cooler, okay? The reason why a lot of people are tossing out Cooler right now is because, of course, we're getting, a co-op versus, Goku. Cooler just came out and stuff like that. I get it, but there's not enough meat there, if that makes any. There's not enough juice there to bring out a full-on banner for the anniversary, because if they do, for example, bring out BEERUS, what, they're going to bring out another Cooler? We just got a Cooler, guys. We legitimately just got a Cooler. So, to me, it would not make any sense whatsoever. And now, if we're just taking a look at the Cooler Army, they could do that as well. But what? It's just going to be a regular Cooler with a Cooler Army animation. And then with what? Another dual Goku and Vegeta, which is definitely not going to happen, because that's going to be 3 dual units, tag units in a row. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'll tell you that, guys, right now. So, I'm going to cross out all the Cooler movies. Now, I want to toss out or cross out a few simple stuff like Turles. He's not worthy whatsoever. Garlic Jr., Lord Slug, even though I would love to see false Super Saiyan Goku. That's a dream come true for me specifically. But now let's take a look at JANEMBA. I love JANEMBA. I know I wrote right here, he's not anniversary hype enough. The reason why I say this is because, he is, technically speaking, if you compare to other anniversaries where, for the 3rd anniversary for Part 2, they brought out BoJack. So I guess if you compare to other anniversaries, he is hype enough, right? And I do love JANEMBA, and he's Regen as well. So I would love JANEMBA. But what? They're going to bring out another Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We just got a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, it makes no sense to me, right? And on top of that, we're going to get a Super Gogeta when everybody's predicting Ultra Vegito Blue to come out right now. It does not make any sense personally for me. So I want to rule out JANEMBA because there's not enough depth there that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Now we can take a look at a few Broly movies. I don't want another Broly, guys. I don't know about you guys. I do not want another Broly. That's just me though. We have a ton of Brolys. We got Ultra Broly right now that came back. Another, like, it's just too much, right? And if we just take a look at DBS Broly, what? They're going to bring out Jacket Goku, Jacket Vegeta, Jacket Vegeta Super Saiyan form, and what? Another Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's not going to happen. They could Zenkai the yellow Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, but we already have a prominent Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta as of right now, so I don't think that's going to happen, right? You could take a look at Bio Broly, but, you know, and stuff like that, but I don't see this. I don't see this, okay? That pretty much covers everything but a movie we have not gotten in the game yet, which is going to be Battle of Gods. Believe it or not, we do not have this specific two characters from the movie. If we just take a look at two characters, which is going to be God Goku, as well as this BEERUS, they have they're not from sagas from the movies. They're God of Destruction's BEERUS Saga, which is the opening of the anime, which mimics the movie itself. Okay, so they could make these characters right here, not God of Destruction BEERUS Saga. They can make them specifically for, you know, specifically for the movies, because we don't have that, right? If we just take a look at sagas from the movies, they're not here. They are not here. Now, yeah, you know, that pretty much just narrows down what I think. I mean, you can tell us how BoJack as well, but what, we're gonna get another BoJack anniversary character with another Gohan. That could be the case, but it'd be a disappointing case, right? So those are pretty, unless I miss something. A Dragon Ball Saga movie, that's not gonna happen. A GT movie, that's not gonna happen. It's unless I miss something. Please comment down below and let me know. Be critique with me here, guys. In terms of movies does need a green. If we just take a look at blue, I think they're covered with Beast Gohan. You know, he's still really good. Red, they got Pan, right? If we just take a look at yellow, they're missing a yellow actually. So I mean, they got this Berku here, but yeah, they definitely need a yellow. So this tag needs a yellow, and I would say this tag also needs a green, because Dragon Fist is a year old now, believe it or not. It's insane. It's been a whole year, but yeah, he's not that guy anymore. Okay, and Gamma 1 is not that guy either. So, but they did bring out a final form cooler that is green. So either purple or green for sagas. But if we take a look at Orange Piccolo, green is very much needed in the region department. And purple is covered with this old school Piccolo here. So yeah, it's actually, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna end off with this. It's a very tricky, you know, guess of what we're gonna get. I don't know. Like I said, the best case scenario could be a superhero alongside a Cell Max, and then imagine for part 3, get Ultra Vegito Blue alongside a Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. Because don't forget, guys, the voice actor of Shallot in Japan is going to be a special guest for the next reveals and stuff, in the Japanese reveals and stuff, that is, right? So yes, quite excited for this as well. This anniversary is shaping up to be quite good. Part 2 is, if they nail part 2, this is going to be one of the best anniversaries, because I know they're going to finish this anniversary off with a banger with an Ultra and Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. That's going to be the case. So part 2 needs to be good. I'm gonna end it here with that, guys. But this is my dream right here. Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, Beast Gohan returning. That's my personal dream. Comment down below, what would you guys like to see, and what would you guys like to not see? And with that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys simply like and subscribe, because why not? It is for free. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.